Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest IV with me, Get Daved. Last time we mainly got started on Chapter 4, did a little bit of early grinding, now we're going to move on with the story. Before I get too far into the LP, I want to give a shout out to Greeny XI. I've tried pumping them a couple times, just in on my channel and stuff, but never in a video. If you guys like this series, I know him from a forum I go to, and he's super like small, and I have, like, in terms of his viewer base right now, and I have no idea why, because he's awesome, he's got a nice laid back style. You should check him out. He's got a good Final Fantasy IX, he's got help me out, the Xbox one about Chopin, Eternal Sonata. Yeah, so check him out if you like Scottish accents. Alright, I got a reminder to do that from Fluffy, who... Oh my. Fluffy 1987/Nix, who, if you check out the comments section, you've inevitably run into. The old... chip off the old block. This is full of sad Russian people, also known as Russian people. No, I'm kidding. Obviously something bad is going on here. We better stay at the inn. Will you be staying? Nope. But it's cool that I have 209 gold pieces right now. Whenever you explore a town, be sure to try giving yourself vertigo. No, just be sure to rotate the camera because there is a lot of stuff that's hidden from certain camera perspectives. Okay. If we do not give, he attack. Oh my god. Are you out of money? No, we're out of virgins. Oh no. He won't even open his shop. A real capitalist would have kept going. Well, I have a feeling this may be slightly communist territory. Could be ripping... Anyway, ripping on people. Oh. Oh, honey. They're dying. I like her optimism. Loosely reminds me of the C.S. Lewis book, Till We Have Faces. Oh, a leather hat. I wish I'd remembered that there was this leather hat in the game. Because then I wouldn't buy one for Boria. Oh well. If I could go back in time to the last video, that's what I would tell myself. Poor Anastasia. Which is a name I quite like. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah, I can defeat the monster. You don't look like you're gonna last that long in a fight. Well, you know what? Yep, go for it. I guess he's thinking Elena can be the sacrifice instead. Well, yeah, sure, why not? Is it? Get ready for some puns. Now, this is also called a litter in the original game. I should have talked to those guys. Does safely carry you. Ah ha ha. Originally he says something like, oh, be sure not to litter the litter. It's kind of weak sauce, but hey. It contributes to the charm of the Dragon Quest games. Yeah, you're getting the heck out of there. Hey, why don't all of you come with weapons? Foo Dog times 2, and then Chameleon Humanoid in the middle. For Master Kung. Alright, relatively, and I use that term loosely, even DPS from all 3 enemies, so the strategy becomes kill the Foo Dogs. And we'll see if we can get Master Kung's defense lowered. Also, these are special Foo Dogs. Perfectly ordinary Foo Dogs. These are no ordinary Foo Dogs. They do have a bit more HP. No, Kirill's gonna heal himself. Just because being impulsive could serve me better than it has. Alright. Boria needs help. But seriously, Master Kung... Oh my goodness. Well... There you go. That went pretty well. Level ups for all. Buff. Fantastically useful spell. A Seed of Life. We're also going to hold on to that one. There's 3 seeds. Yeah, Elena doesn't need any seeds in this game. Her raw stats are very, very high. I mean, we could get some benefit to using it in this chapter, particularly the implications later on, but... Yay! Requiesci in pace. Very big thank you. Alright. I bet, that girl is happy. Okay, she's not home. Yippee. I'm so much happy. Talking like Nail Yakupov. Give yourself 20 points if you catch that reference. Yay! Yeah, Princess Elena making a bit of a name for herself out there. So, the Hunter's Bow is special for pretty much only one thing. Everyone in the game can equip it. Incidentally, it was called the Boomerang in the original game, but the boomerangs, starting with Dragon Quest V, changed and became weapons that hit all enemies. There aren't really any in this game. They added one in the DS remake, probably in the PlayStation remake as well, but I've never played the PSX remake. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I believe they just added a Gringham Whip into this game. There's also... whips in this game don't target an entire group as they do in future games as well. So... okay. Yeah, and that is definitely where we want to go. If you're playing the NES version, if you search the ground where the fight occurred, you can find the Seeds of Life. They're not dropped by the boss at the end. Little food for thought. Some people also commented in the comments section, which is a logical place to make your comments, that they don't see a lot of Nintendo DS LPs on YouTube, and the reason for that is it is technically much more difficult to make a DS LP. It's a lot harder to do, so just responding to that. That was one pretty easy fight. The enemies just outside this town can be a lot more dangerous, and they tend to come in some larger groups. Also, that toad stool enemy that we killed can poison you. All of those are horrible pieces of information. Or rather, they're good pieces of information about horrible things. The Armlet of Transmutation. The Vault of Renner. Yeah, you guys remember that. The Armlet of Transmutation is very important. Tjov, Tjov! Sounds like all of them are covered in moss. Just taking a boot route. Okay, Princess Elena's visiting, apparently. Little do they know, Princess Elena is burgling the town right now. Where is my dog? She's right there. Inside this inn. Alright, well, seeing as we thought Elena was the Zarina, we should probably visit. No vacancy. Alright. Okay, we appear to have interrupted something. You must to save Zarina. Oh. Okay, we can't run. Mysterious man in a black cape, Sephiroth, abducted the Zarina. Of course, not the real Zarina, because she's leading the party right now. No following, unfortunately. But if you run back into the town, all these people are now in a tizzy. There we go. Listen how it writes. Yeah, you just tell the one random stranger and that's it. I will buy... Now, bronzium armor down here is pretty good. But I think I'm going to invest in the chainmail for Elena, because that is the best armor she can get, really, for a very long time. Kirill can hold it. No, that's fine. I won't even bother selling anything else Elena happens to be carrying. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm not going to sell it. You bet. And the rationale for that is we could get, I believe, 82 coins if we sell it. Her current armor, the Silk Robe, but it comes to my attention it wasn't clear what it was the whole time. But there's a chance we could get wiped out here. You bet. I'm going to show one tiny little trick as well. I don't know if you noticed it, but there was a little sparkle in the garden patch where the priest was tending to the garden. If we... I accidentally hit the yes, I want to continue, but if we reset the DS now... Well, hold on a sec. I learned something from my Metroid Fusion LP. Do 2 forms of saving first. So if we reset here... And for the record, there is more than one way to get this guy to move, but the easiest way is just to reload, and now he's standing behind the desk. There you go, a Seed of Life. Now we're not going to use it, but, you know, we've got it now. That eliminates the chance that I forget it later. Alright, now the Vault of Renner is just to the south. We'll get there soon enough. Snooze is good if you're fighting a group of enemies that are a fair bit stronger than you. You know what, we'll try it. That wouldn't really be these guys, but... there you go. They won't act until they wake up. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how the sleep mechanics work in Dragon Quest games. Hitting seems to make you wake up faster, but is not necessarily a guarantee. You generally are sleeping for 1 to 3 turns if it hits. So this is the Vault of Renner, but in my opinion it's kind of a tough area. So I'm at least going to explore a little bit past it. This would constitute a difficult fight. We're going to go for the bed bug first, because terrible things could happen to us if we don't. Lugworms also have pretty decent attack power. Recall, Elena has good armor, and she's taken that much damage. Okay, good. You just keep tanking that damage, Elena. That's what you want the DPS to do. Komodos like to run away. That doesn't really bother me. Just thought I'd tell you. Oh, good. The act of those guys waking up did negate their turn, however. That was basically their action. They have low defense, but a decent number of hit points. So, the bottom line is Boria is going to be useless with his physical attack, and his magic attack becomes less useful as well. Gotta love the experience, though. Luck contributes to critical hit rate as well. Yeah, I mean, and we got 100 gold for that fight as well. That's awesome. Boria is close to death. And you know, for 2 MP, it's worth guaranteeing Elena's HP is a bit higher. Just a little further. Almost there. Alright, welcome to the Desert Bazaar. This is actually one of my favorite areas in the game, and it's only here in Chapter 2. Now in full swing. Well, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Bob doo wop scoop bop squap boo dee dee doo doo wop. Give yourself 10 points if you know what I was doing. I'm sorry to everyone else. Least we could do is take a look. Okay, smash the pots. Seed of strength. Good news, everyone. Less good news, everyone. It's poop. Incidentally, we can sell that for $1. Not sure why. Yeah, a teleportal. We'll find out more about that later, but more importantly, you can get to Endor, where the Ewoks live. Well, first things first, I'm going to sell that horse manure. You got it. They sell for dirt cheap in Dragon Quest 8 as well, but they're kind of useful. There's a couple good alchemy recipes. There's also a couple terrible alchemy recipes in Dragon Quest 5, or 8. But they don't have that in this game. It's fit for royalty. Well, how convenient. There's a tourney? Well, that sounds like the sort of thing Elena would be interested in, being a little bit on the competitive, almost rebellious side. So they sell a ton of really good stuff here. Roughly on par with the best stuff you can get in these chapters. Oh, that's right. I forgot Boria can equip the Scale Shield. That's another 3 defense points he could get. Kirill could get an Iron Shield in the only place left after this. So that would be a bit better equipment, but we'll spend the limited money we have on just something simple for now. And I know I haven't been practicing what I'm about to preach here, but it's more important to buy weapons, especially if you have a larger group. So the next major purchase I'm going to make is going to be the Chain Sickle. It's only 2 points stronger than the Hunter's Bow, but I mean, you know, that's another damage point. It's the best weapon Elena can have until right at the very end of the chapter, at which point you get actually a very good piece of equipment for her. We can also get the best weapon for Kirill in this chapter, and the best weapon for Borya pretty much in the game. You know, there's a couple things that are stronger, but the Poison Moth Knife will occasionally paralyze its target, and they'll lose usually all the turns you need them to. Sometimes they get the ability to move back after about 5 turns, but that's usually enough time for you to have your way with them. Anyway, so since he basically will never do meaningful damage with his physical attack in the entire game, this is usually more than worth it. So yeah, that's the sort of stuff we'd like to do. Well, the main reason I wanted to get here was so that I could warp here using a Chimera Wing. We've got 2, I believe. Yeah, there you go. So we can warp here now. It's mostly going to be safe to walk here, but every once in a while, I mean, the enemies are stronger right now, and we don't have the good equipment, so that could be something we end up needing. Just going to explore right to the end of this peninsula here. We've got a tower there. I'm not even going to go in. The enemies are fairly similar in strength to what we've got out here. What am I doing attacking with Borya? He's literally equipped with a stick. These enemies can be kind of dangerous. I would say normal dangerous. They can cast Surround, I believe, or I forget what it's called in the new ones right now. Dazzle? It makes it hard to hit your target. So there it is, Dazzle, everybody. It's one of the more annoying spells. I think it roughly halves your accuracy, and it can target a group of enemies, so they would attempt to use it on... If one of them cast it, it would be attempted to apply to all of your characters. Alright, I think I'm going to call it a video here. Probably, well, yeah, we'll call it a video here, and then we'll move on with the exploration next time, which may involve some light exploration of the one cave. I'm going to try doubling up here, because I really don't want to get hit by these guys and their vicious attacks. Okay. Sweet, we got the double dip on those guys, so we're going to go all-out attack on the last one. And this guy is hallucinating and no longer asleep, but some would say he's about to fall asleep again in a different way. Now screw you, buddy. Yeah, they got me one more time. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. Next time, I'll probably be in a town with maybe a little bit more money, but you're not going to miss out on too much. I'll see you there, everybody.